It's our reality, just your average family, trying to be normal and stay out of trouble, living a double life. Believe it's our reality, just your average family, trying to be normal and stay out of trouble, living a double life.
What's up? Today we got Thundermans Season 3, Episode 10, Give Me a Breakup. This episode starts off with Chloe saying she's done painting Phoebe's nail. Phoebe says, wow, she loves them. And Chloe says, looking good, baby. Ding. And yeah, this is... Barb says, look at the girl, look at all you girls hanging out. And Phoebe says, not exactly. Then Link says, he's ready to petty. And Phoebe says, and we know Barb says, oh, Link, you're back. And Phoebe says, he never left. Link says, ever since he quit Splatburger, yeah, as of this episode, Link is no longer working at Splatburger, even though we saw him work the job like one time. And I guess never again, as now he's quit off screen. Because we only saw him work at Splatburger once, which was in the Season 2 episode, One Hit Thunder. So I guess either he didn't like that job anymore, or he just chose to quit to be with Phoebe all the time. Who knows? But now Link is not working at Splatburger. Yeah, Link says ever since he quit Splatburger, he's had all this extra time for his other job, being Phoebe's boyfriend. But it's late, he should get going. Chloe can pay his nails next time. Chloe says, okay, and then says, Dr. Bunny, it's your turn, and then leaves. Teleports away. Link says, he'll call Phoebe from the car. Phoebe says, it's not safe driving. Link says, he'll stay. But Phoebe says, okay, call her from the car. And Link leaves. Then Phoebe freezes the door. Barb says, is there any reason Phoebe's turning her house into an igloo? Phoebe's like, OMG, Barb. She hasn't had, ever since Link lost his, ever since they're, Phoebe says, it's Link. She's been, OMG, Barb, it's Link. He's always spending time with her. She's always spending time with him. Phoebe's always spending time with him, but not all her time. And since they're always together, she never gets a chance to miss Link. Max says, finally Link left. Look like Phoebe got herself a clinger. He knows all about that. Then Colossus yells from the lair, Max, is that you? Is Max coming down? Should Colossus come up? Max says, good. He keeps his clinger in a cage. And so Max slides down. Max slides down the slide. Barb says, Phoebe, when Hank first retired, he was a little clean. He was clean too. Guess what she did? Then Hank shows up, thanking Barb for his 3D puzzle. Just when he's about to look for something enough to do, another one shows up. And Phoebe says, she got Hank a hobby. Barb says, no, she got him a home gym, but that didn't work out well. The phone call. See, Phoebe's phone rings and Phoebe says she thinks Link wants her to answer her phone. Barb says, how do you know? And Phoebe says she didn't freeze the back door. Then Link's stretchy arm comes in and gives Phoebe her phone. Phoebe answers it and says, hey Link, she misses him too. Then whispers, this is gonna take a lot. This is gonna take a while. After the opening, in the A-plot, as a Thunder House, Phoebe tells Cherry how she's so excited to go to the movie. Cherry says she is too. Any chance it's gonna be a girls' night, or is it gonna be a girls' night plus Link girls' night? Like it's been the last 3 girls' nights. Phoebe says if she's asking if Link's coming, then no. But But that's what exactly she wants to show Cherry, and they go outside. Cherry says, garage sale, of course. Phoebe's gonna package up her old, gonna clean out her garage to hide away from Link. So Phoebe has a place to hide away from Link. Phoebe says, no, she's gonna get a hobby. No, it's National Hobby Month. Link will pick a hobby, he'll give her a little space. And he'll give her a little space. That's exactly what they need for their relationship. Link shows up saying garage sale awesome, and Phoebe says, no, Link, it's National Hobby Month. Duh. Link says, Cherry calls knitting, and Link says, National Hobby Month. And Phoebe says, oh yeah, did Link know that up to 500 hobbies go unhobbed? Go unhobbed? Link says, don't think anyone knows that. And Phoebe says, now he does, and gets him a hobby. They have soda brewing, ping pong, croqueting. Link says, is spending time with her there because that's a hobby he can get down with. Yeah, he can never take that back, can he? Cherry says, Phoebe, there's something wrong. Her boomerang is broken. She threw it and it didn't come back. Then it starts coming back, but Phoebe used her telekinesis before the boomerang can hit Cherry. Cherry says she's going to take her knitting and go. There's no way she can get hurt with these. And she's like, Cherry? And Cherry leaves. Link says Phoebe saved Cherry's life. He wishes he has skills like that. Phoebe says he does. Wait, that could be Link's hobby, saving people. Link says it's something he always wanted to do, but growing up the son of an evil man, he just never thought it was possible. Phoebe says he won't know till he tries, and she can even go with him on his first superhero save. Make sure he can get down with. Then she says, yeah, there's no way to make that cool. Meanwhile, on the B plot at Splatburger, yeah, Splatburger is finally back after I think it's the last appearance in One Hit Thunder. I think is that the last time we saw Splatburger? I think it is. I think the last time we saw Splatburger on the show. Nora says, thanks Max for inviting her Billy to hang out at Splatburger. Max says, I didn't invite you. I didn't invite you to hang out. I invited you to pay. I love that. Mrs. Wong says, hello, Thunderbrats. And the episode keeps getting better. And the episode just got better. Nora says, what is Mrs. Wong doing there? Mrs. Wong says, she's passing out her chili. For the Chili Wars cooking show is coming to Hiddenville. And Mrs. Wong's and she's in it to win it. Max says, no, why is Mrs. Wong at Splatburger? This isn't her restaurant. Mrs. Wong says it is now. Yeah. Soon she will own every restaurant in Hiddenville, and they won't be able to escape the long arm of Wong. Yeah, it's never explained why JJ no longer works there. I don't think it's ever explained why JJ just randomly doesn't work there. I guess Mrs. Wong fired him off screen because he last appeared in One Hit Thunder, and now we're back with Splatburger and he's just gone. And it's also funny that Mrs. Wong's last appearance was also the last appearance of Wong's Pizza Palace. And now this is her first appearance, and now she's on Splatburger. So yeah, I guess Mrs. Wong just fired JJ. Yeah. Anyway, enjoy her chili. They try the chili and are grossed out by it, gagging. Max says he can make a better chili than that and orders burrito, fried peppers, hamburger, and his secret ingredient, sweet potato fry. Then Max uses his heat breath to melt the food into chili and tells Billy and Nora to try it. Billy and Nora say it's good. And Billy says, how does Max learn to cook like that? Max says he was in his lair trying to make a cherry bomb, and next thing he knew, he was making a cherry pie that was the bomb. Mrs. Wong comes over and asks everyone how they're enjoying her chili. Billy says, no, they're not enjoying her chili. They're enjoying Max's chili. And Mrs. Wong tries it and says, not bad. And then licks the spoon, then stirs the licked spoon in to the chili to just gross. I love Mrs. Wong, but that was gross. Yeah, she says no hard feelings and licks the spoon and then stirs the licked spoon into the chili and leaves. Max says, yeah, he thinks they're done. And Max, Billy, and Nora leave. Then Mrs. Wong says, all right, chili, surrender your mystery to the arm of Wong. Then Mrs. Wong takes Max's chili. Meanwhile, on the A-plot, in the elevator room, which, again, is never actually said if it's an elevator room or not. I'm just going to guess it is. Phoebe says, okay, Link, this is a perfect. 6 villains trapped in an elevator. Now remember the supervillain rule. Saving lives becomes before family and friends. Link says, what about girlfriends? And Phoebe says, those 6 people are your girlfriends now. Link freaks out and Phoebe says, don't worry. This is a beginner's level save. Link says, beginner level saves? Those 6 lives are at stake. And those cables could snap. Phoebe's like, bro, this isn't a cartoon. There is no way cables don't snap. And of course, because Link, okay, I had a problem with this when I was watching this, because it's just like, Phoebe, you're the superhero. He's the beginner. How can the beginner guy know more about elevators snapping than the actual protector of this town? I had a problem with this. I did. Because it was just like, how can the guy who's beginning know more about elevators than the girl who just got assigned to this town? Yeah, that's just sad. That's just sad when the new guy knows how elevator cables work than the girl that just got assigned to that town weeks ago. Pretty sad. Or months ago, but still pretty sad. Link says, oh, yeah, the cable snaps and Link says, oh no, his 6 girlfriends, and uses his stretchy arm to save their lives. Phoebe save the people's lives. Phoebe says, he saved their lives. And Link says, yeah. And Link says, pull him to the next. Link says he pulled them to the next level, so he and Phoebe go to the next elevator to get them out of the first cut to Phoebe and Link getting them out of the first elevator. One of the guys says, oh, I saw what you did. You guys are heroes. But Phoebe tries to make this guy believe that they're just 2 kids that just happened to be there. Then the guy walks off. Link says 7 people feel is amazing. He thinks he's hooked, thanks to Phoebe, and hugs her. And Phoebe says, since he wasn't holding the elevator anymore, it crashes, making them take the stairs. Meanwhile, in the B plot, in Max's lair, Billy says that Max has to see this video, and it's of Mrs. Wong with Chili D. Williams. And Chili D. Williams' actor is best known for playing Hugh Neutron on Jimmy Neutron, which was a very, cool Easter egg that they got on this Nickelodeon show. They got the actor of Hugh Neutron from Jimmy Neutron. And since Hugh Neutron is everyone's favorite,
Intense UV radiation has made me delusional. I'm a monkey.
favorite character on Jimmy Neutron. But anyway, yeah. But the main thing is that Mrs. Wong is trying to take credit for Max's chili, saying it's hers, and she literally says, if someone says she didn't take it, he's lying, which is like, but no one questions it. So yeah, so now Mrs. Wong is taking credit for Max's chili. Max says he can't believe Mrs. Wong took his chill. He can't believe Wong stole his recipe. He can, but he can't. Noah says, Max can't let Wong win the money with his chili. And Billy says, yeah, Max has to enter that cooking contest. And Colossus says, duh. Villains don't cook on TV. And Max will ruin his reputation. And also, Colossus booked Max's pedicure Chloe at 2. Max says, thanks, and Colossus is right. He can't be seen cooking in public. But Billy and Nora can. Meanwhile, on the B plot. Wait, no, A plot. The A plot. Phoebe's telling Cherry how Link's been so busy saving people all week, she's actually starting to miss him. And that's how you fix her, and that's how you make a relationship work. The Thunderman alerts her to Link approaching because it's kind of funny. The Thunderman used to call Link the son of Evil Man approaching, but now she calls Link by his full name, which is, I guess, Phoebe added in that button. Phoebe says Link's here, she's so excited, and she actually means it. Cherry says she's so happy for Phoebe. Phoebe says, is that why Cherry's butt is lighting up? And Cherry says, oh yeah, she nailed her phone into her pants. Then starts chasing herself, trying to end her accidental phone call with her mom. Meanwhile, Phoebe lets Link in, and Link says he's so sorry he's been caught up with his new hobby. And he says he just didn't think he'd be good at it. Phoebe says, Link's on his way to being a great boyfriend. Hero. Great hero. Then Thunderman alerts them to Super President Kickbutt calling. Phoebe says, hey, Super President Kickbutt, I think she's calling to check up on her. Super President Kickbutt says, no, she's calling for Link. And she's calling for Link. Phoebe says, how'd she know Link was here? And Super President Kickbutt says, the same way she knows Phoebe's baby sister Chloe is running an unlicensed nail salon. Then Chloe says, adios, and runs away. Still don't know how Chloe learned Spanish. I guess that's what happens when you have superhero growth spurts. You learn how to speak Spanish. Dr. Ouch never clarified on how Chloe learned how to speak Spanish. It's just a part of her character now. And that was kind of funny. Super President Kickbutt says, Link, he's been really stepping up his game. He's on his way to become a great hero. And Phoebe says that's exactly what she said. She thinks Link is making great strides. Super President Kickbutt says, pipe down, Phoebe. Okay, that was funny, and Phoebe kind of deserved that. This is official business. Link, the hero League, has decided to give him his own city to protect. Link says thank you, and Phoebe says Link's gonna get to protect him like her. But Super President Kickbutt says, no, Link won't be protecting Hiddenville. He'll be protecting Hong Kong. And they're like, wait, what? And she's like, yeah. And Phoebe says, Hong Kong, wow, that's all the way on the other side of the world. And not like how she planned. Yeah, this is another episode where Phoebe sets to a plan, but that plan backfires on her. She wants Link to become a superhero like her, but she thought when she set this plan up that Link would become a hero and stay in the same city as her. But no, he gets to go into Hong Kong and have a bunch of adventures off screen. But yeah, anyway. Super says, Phoebe, Link might need your help. Phoebe says, in Hong Kong? And she said, no, he's fainting. Phoebe says, I can't believe Link isn't, Phoebe says, I can't believe Super President Kickbutt is sending Link to Hong Kong. Doesn't she have anywhere closer, like nearby Fall? And Super President Kickbutt says, she knows Hong Kong is far, but there's no one to protect protect Hong Kong's elevators now that Hong Kong's stretchy superhero Bungee Boy is gone. Link says gone, and Super Kickbutt says, let's just say, there was way too much boy and not enough Bungee. Link leaves in 2 days. Super President Kickbutt, ow. Phoebe says, but Super President, and Phoebe said, and then she says, I said out. Link says, he can't believe can't believe it. Phoebe says, I know. And he says, he can't wait to be a superhero. He can't wait to tell it. This is a dream come true. He can't wait to tell his parents. They're going to be so mad. Okay? But isn't Evil Man good now? Why would he be mad? Okay, I guess his mom would be, because she's probably still a supervillain. But why Evil Man? Isn't he technically a good guy now? I don't get it. I don't. He helped the Hero League in his last appearance, so is he still gonna be mad? Cheers. Yeah. And Link leaves. Cherry says, Link's going to be a superhero in Hong Kong? That's so exciting. And Phoebe says, no, Cherry, it means that they can't be together. If Link's a superhero, he's going to be way too busy and way too far. If it's 8 a.m. here, it's next Tuesday over there. It's next Tuesday. And Cherry says, can't Phoebe just ask Link not to go? And Phoebe says, didn't Cherry see how excited Link was? She'd be selfish to ask Link to stay. But it wouldn't be selfish making Link realize he wants to stay. Yeah. Okay. Again, this plan's probably going to backfire on you, Phoebe. Like your other plan. But meanwhile, in the B plot, Chloe asks Hank if he can play with his toy. Hank says, Chloe, it's not a toy. It's a highly sophisticated puzzle. It takes a lot of patience and a keen eye to know where every piece goes. Chloe then says, this piece goes here, and puts the flag on the boat. And Hank yells to Barb about how Chloe's messing with his stuff. Barb says, learn to share, Hank. It's just them and what they want for dinner and stuff. What do they want to have? But then she realized all of her pots were missing. Cut to Max with a box dumping all of Barb's pots out, which is kind of funny that she asks where her pots are, and we just cut to Max dumping them all out onto a table at the Chili Wars. Max says, "Let the Chili Wars begin." Max says, "Listen, Wong, there's no way she's winning that cash prize with her family secret." Mrs. Wong says, "She didn't say it was her family." Max says, "Well, they have another ingredient. His family over there is going to teach her a thing or two about winning the Chili War. Billy and Nora fight with spoons, and Max says, they're just warming up their spoons. That's another family secret. Then Mrs. Wong starts fighting with her, starts clanging her spoons together, because she's just doing what Billy and Nora are doing. Billy says, does Max really think it's going to work? Max says, yeah. No one knows he's doing all the work cooking because Billy and Nora are his kitchen puppets, remember? Then Max uses telekinesis to make Billy and Nora high five. Billy says he loves being a puppet. Take control. Take the wheel, Max. So Billy falls on the ground. Hugh Neutron, Chili D. Williams shows up and says, this week's Chili Wars, Chili introduces Billy and Nora and asks them who Max is. But Max says, he's Fred, not a face. And Max leaves. And Max goes over to the side. Chili asks Billy and Nora if they're ready. And Nora's, for the Battle of the Bean, Nora says, they sure are. They sure are. They shoot. Make sure they shoot her both sides. Chill. Can she call her Chill? And then Chili says she can't. Baby, just stay out of his light. And Max uses telekinesis to make Billy put beans in the pot. Then uses telekinesis to make Nora put salt on the meat. Then Nora knocks over the pepper, which makes Billy sneeze. Then he tries to get out the stuff out of the pot. Then Chili decides to go and talk to Mrs. Wong, and then Mrs. Wong imitates what Billy did and then laughs at them. Again, I love Mrs. Wong, but wow, meanwhile in the A-plot at Splatburger, Cherry's getting everything ready, and Phoebe says, it looks great. How could Link not want to stay in Himville with this? So Cherry hides when Link shows up. Link says, Phoebe, he's not saying goodbye to his parents. They're so mad. But again, isn't Evilman good? Like, didn't he turn good? Why would he? I know Evilman wanted Link to be a bad guy, but he owns a mattress. He's a normal guy owning a mattress store. Why would he be mad that his son is a superhero? I guess I just needed a plot, so they just had him say, oh, Evilman's upset about this. Even though that's not true, because... Anyway. Link says, what's all this? And Phoebe says the story of them. Phoebe is thinking, after the amazing day they've had, they order a black and white cookie. Seeing as her hair is black and his hair is kind of whitish, the point is that they go together like a black and white cookie. Phoebe orders a black and white cookie, but a split cookie, but it shoots out a split cookie instead. And Phoebe says, and Link says he prefers it that way. The vanilla is much more better than on its own. And Phoebe says, really? Because she thinks the two parts are one perfect whole, which should never be separated. Link says, no way. No way, no. No way, no. Phoebe says, how about a slide? Which shows all of their perfect moments together, even a slide of Link eating the cookie he just ate. I don't know how she somehow got that into the slide. Who knows? Yeah. And then Phoebe asks Link, how does he feel about the slide? And Link says, like he's the luckiest man in the world. Then he gets a little bit about his flight and says, oh yeah, he better get to his flight. Baggage? Yeah, he has no baggage. Phoebe goes to Cherry and he's like, Cherry, this is a disaster. Link's still planning to leave. And Cherry's like, yeah, I knew your stupid slideshow wasn't gonna work. That's why I needed you a Phoebe Hearts Link sweater with 2 neck holes. Phoebe says, this could work. Then cut to Phoebe and Link wearing the sweater. Phoebe acts like one of the most stalkers of all time by saying, isn't this great? They have never been closer than right now. And then when I literally heard her say that, that was literally what a stalker would say to their stalkie when they want to date them. A stalker would say their crush. Yep. Phoebe has now become a stalker in this relationship. Also, that line was really creepy and again gave me stalkerish vibes. Link says, this is definitely close. In the B plot, Hugh Neutron, Chili says, each batch of chili so far has been the worst than the last, which means if Mrs. Wong chili tastes like food, Wong wins the cash prize. Mrs. Wong says, why doesn't he have a bite? But Max uses telekinesis to control Mrs. Wong's hand. Nora says, what is Max doing? And Max says, he's not winning the money, if he's not winning the money, neither is Wong. And Mrs. Wong says, why is she holding these? And Chili says, it's gotta be a secret ingredient. Then she throws the peppers into Chili D / Hugh Neutron's face. So Chili G / Hugh Neutron says, Mrs. Wong's secret ingredient is she crazy? And Max says, you know what's also crazy? And the Max uses telekinesis to make Mrs. Wong's face, make Mrs. Wong go face down into her chili. Chili D says Mrs. Wong lost the chili wars and her mind. And yeah, they're not airing this. And Chili and the camera crew leave. And Chili says that he was better off being a toy maker or doing kid shows. Yeah. Max says another secret recipe. Stir her chili with a spoon, not her face. And then Billy and Nora clap, leaving and ending that B plot. Meanwhile, in the A plot, Phoebe and Link are sitting down, still with the sweater on. Phoebe says, doesn't food taste better with this close? And again, she sounds like a stalker. I don't know what this A plot was going for at the end. They really made Phoebe sound like a stalker. And Link says he wouldn't know. All he can do is lick tomato sauce off his knife. Then Phoebe says tries to lick it, but then they drop it. Then Link goes to get some money. Then Phoebe says it's closer over there, but then they rip the sweater. Link says, what are they doing? Phoebe says, making memories? And Link says, it's not what he meant. It's just, this is his last day in Hinville. It's his last day in Hinville would be more fun if Phoebe hadn't been so clingy. Phoebe says she was just, did he just call her clingy? Link says sorry, but he did. But she did put him in a two-headed sweater. Phoebe says she knows she did the whole reason she wanted him to pick a hobby was because he was being too clingy. Link says he's clingy, and Phoebe says Link once insisted on holding her hand for two straight weeks. Link says because he's crazy about Phoebe. And Phoebe says Phoebe says it was when her family was in Mexico. Link says he's crazy about her. And Phoebe says he was in Mexico with his family. And Link says, okay, he sees her point. But why didn't she say anything? And Phoebe says, because she didn't want to hurt his feelings. She's crazy about Link, too. But that's why she put this whole day together to make him stay so he wouldn't have to break up. Link says, break up. He didn't even think about that, breaking up. And Phoebe says, then what do you think was going to happen? Link says, okay, he guesses he was just so excited about finally being a superhero that he didn't come to think about what it meant for them. Phoebe says, it's all she thought about. Link says, he doesn't want to lose Phoebe. And Phoebe says, she doesn't want to lose Link either. Link says he's going to call Superintendent Kickbutt and say he's not going. Tell her he's not going. But Phoebe says she can't let him do that. She won't let him turn his back on his dream because of her. He was a great boyfriend, but now he's going to be a great superhero. And Link says, wow, this is what's happening. And then Phoebe gets an alert that's saying that someone in Hinville needs saving. And also someone in Hinville needs a hug. And they hug. But they also have their first kiss. So, which is a big moment. Phoebe says she better take care of this. And Phoebe says, goodbye, Link. They'll always have Splatburger. Which I guess is a reference to something else. But then leaves. But then comes back because the emergency was a fire in was a kitchen fire. Questioning what did Cherry do to end the episode. And yeah, this is the last we ever seen Link again until the finale. So, yeah. I guess he went to Hong Kong off screen. But anyway.